It's just a great night of fights. 9 fights in total, 3 title fights, 1 eliminator, Garcia and Vargas at the top. The doors are going to open at 3 p.m., the first bell at 3:30. So right now, let's go ahead and bring the fighters to the stage so they can face the scale and face each other. Introducing first, we have a 10-round flyweight. A 10-round flyweight bout, and it's brought to you in association with Garcia Promotions. Let's bring up, please, from Oceanside, California, Marcos El Lobito Sustaita. Sustaita. Professional record, 12-2-1 with 10 knockouts. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, undefeated as a professional, 10-0 with 6 knockouts, fighting out of San Antonio, Texas, Jessie Bam Rodriguez. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen. El Lobito, Marcos Sustaita. £110.8 pounds, 110.8 for Sustaita. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of San Antonio, Texas, undefeated, Jessie Bam Rodriguez. 111, bang on, 111 pounds for Rodriguez. Look out first. Face each other, please. Face each other. Rodriguez Sustaita, 10 rounds flyweights to kick us off. Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing in association with Garcia Promotions. Our next contest, ladies and gentlemen, 6 rounds in the super welterweight division. This contest, Matchroom Boxing USA in association with Garcia Promotions. Right now making his way to the stage, 12 wins, 11 defeats, 1 draw, 7 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Shawnee, Oklahoma, please welcome Dennis Pony Express Knife Chief. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, undefeated, 6-0 with 4 knockouts, fighting out of San Bernardino, California, Leo Ruiz Acevedo. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Knife Chief. $154.8 pounds for Dennis Knife Chief. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated Leo Ruiz Acevedo. 153, bang on, 153 pounds for the undefeated fighter from San Bernardino. So guys, we gotta face off. We're gonna look out first, guys. Look out first. Look out first, please. Acevedo, Knife Chief, 6 rounds, super welterweight, Saturday night. Frisco, Texas, Matchroom Boxing USA, and Garcia Promotions. Ladies and gentlemen, the action continues from Frisco, Texas. Right now, 6-round super middleweights. Introducing up first to the stage, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the man they call Del Chapo. Please welcome Del Vecchio Savage. Savage. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, one of the fastest rising young prospects, undefeated, 5-0, 4 knockouts, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Alexis Espino. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen. Del Vecchio, Del Chapo Savage. 163.6, 163.6 pounds for Savage. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated Alexis Espino. $165, bang on for Espino, 165 pounds. Guys, if we could look out first, please. Face to face.
Go, dog! Go, get it! Let's go, Espino!
Espino and Savage, Saturday night, Frisco, Texas. Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing USA. 6 rounds, super middleweights. We're going to go ahead and stay in the super middleweight division right now. Another 6-round super middleweights. Introducing up first to the stage, 21-12-1 with 10 knockouts. Fighting out of Laredo, Texas. Please welcome Oscar Maestro Riojas. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, undefeated as a professional, 8-0 with 7 knockouts. He represents Split Team Management, fighting out of South Central Los Angeles, California. Please welcome the fast-rising young prospect, Diego Pacheco. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Maestro Oscar Riojas. $167.4, 167.4 pounds for Riojas. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the hard-hitting young fighter from South Central Los Angeles, the undefeated Diego Pacheco. Also 167.4, also 167.4 pounds for Pacheco. Guys, if we could look out first, please. Face to face. Six round super middleweight Saturday night, Pacheco v. Riojas. This great night of fights continues right now. We've got a 10-round affair for the WBA Super Welterweight Eliminator. This bout is all brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing USA in association with World of Boxing. Introducing up first to the stage, 29-9, 22 big wins coming by way of knockout. Presentando de Panama. From the capital, Panama City, please welcome Charlie Navarro. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a southpaw, close to 400 amateur fights, fighting out of Khiva, Uzbekistan. Please welcome the decorated amateur, the reigning, defending, and undefeated WBA Intercontinental Super Welterweight Champion, Israel the Dream Madrimov.
WBA World Champion coming up.
Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Navarro.
Face the front, Charlie.
Frente. 153.2 pounds for Navarro. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the reigning, defending, undefeated WBA Intercontinental Super Welterweight Champion, Israel the Dream Madrimov. Also 153.2 pounds for the undefeated Israel Madrimov.
We did win this one, right? No, I mean that next week.
Madrimov versus Navarro, Saturday night, Frisco, Texas. 10 rounds for the WBA Super Welterweight Eliminator. Matchroom Boxing USA in association with World of Boxing. And shout out to Joel Diaz. Wonderful win the other day with Murajan Akhmadaliev. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we all know right now one of the hottest divisions in boxing, if not the hottest, are the big boys, the heavyweights. So let's go ahead and bring up the heavyweights at this time. 10 rounds of boxing in the heavyweight division. This bout is brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing USA in association with Lou DeBella's DeBella Entertainment. Now making his way to the stage, 13-2, 12 of his 13 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Harvey, Illinois. He's known as the Bald Eagle. Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen, please welcome Shondell Winters. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. His professional record, an excellent 26-2, 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Auckland, New Zealand, here is the former WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Lupe Soliai La'auli Ale Malaya Joseph Parker. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Shondell Winters.
Leave it there. Face the crowd, please.
208 pounds, 208 for Shondell Winters. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the former WBO heavyweight champion of the world, ranked number 2 in the world currently, Joseph Parker. 245.4 pounds for Parker, 245.4 for Joseph Parker.
In here, guys. Look to the front first, please. Guy in the red hat. Face to face.
Come on, Joseph.
10 rounds, heavyweights, Parker, Winters, Frisco, Texas, Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing in association with DeBella Entertainment.
I'm not fighting them.
Gentlemen, it's now time to move on to the World Championship fights. This bout, 12 rounds of boxing scheduled for the WBC Flyweight Championship of the world. It's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing USA in association with Canelo Promotions and Clase E Talento. Introducing up first to the stage, an undefeated fighter making his way all the way from Wales. Before we do that, I want to just give a shout out to his father and his trainer who's out in the audience tonight, Peter Harris. He's the former British featherweight champion. He's right there. Give him a nice round of applause, please. Now making his way to the stage, 17-0, 9 knockouts, fighting out of Swansea, Wales. He's the former European and the reigning Commonwealth and IBF Intercontinental Flyweight Champion. Saturday night, he'll be making his first attempt at a world title. Please welcome Jay Harris. And now making his way to the stage, possibly one of the most exciting men in professional boxing today. 15-1, 1 no contest, 12 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Mexico City. Here is the fierce and relentless WBC Flyweight Champion of the World. Saturday night, he'll be making his main defense, Julio Cesar El Rey Martinez. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Jay Harris. 111.6, 111.6 for Jay Harris, the challenger. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, here is the reigning and defending WBC Flyweight Champion of the World, Julio Cesar El Rey Martinez. 111.4, 111.4 for the champion.
Jesus.
Martinez v. Harris, 12 rounds for the WBC Flyweight Championship of the World. Mexico v. Wales, Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing USA in association with Canelo Promotions y Clase y Talento. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, what a stacked card. And right now, another World Championship fight. And this is the co-featured bout of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing scheduled for the WBA Super Flyweight Championship of the World. It's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing USA in association with Tekken Promotions. Let's go ahead and bring up now to the scale the challenger, 48-2 with 40 big wins coming by way of knockout. He's a former 4-division world champion, once widely regarded as the best pound-for-pound fighter on the planet, presentando de hijo de barrio La Esperanza de la capital Managua, Nicaragua. Damas y caballeros, el gran campeón Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning and defending champion. He's a 2008 Olympian, and as a professional, his record stands perfect. 26 victories, no defeats, 15 wins coming by way of knockout. Saturday night, he's making his 6th defense of his world title. Please welcome Britain's longest reigning world champion, fighting out of Birmingham, England. Here's the skilled and acclaimed charge from the West Midlands, the reigning, defending, undefeated super flyweight champion of the world, Cal Yafai. Yafai. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Chocolatito Roman Gonzalez. $114.6 pounds for the challenger, Roman El Chocolatito Gonzalez. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the reigning, defending, and undefeated WBA Super Flyweight Champion of the World, Cal Yafai. $114.8 for the reigning champion, 114.8 pounds for Cal Yafai. Cal Yafai versus Roman El Chocolatito Gonzalez. 12 rounds of boxing scheduled for the WBA Super Flyweight Championship of the World. Saturday night live on DAZN and Sky Sports from Frisco, Texas, USA, all courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing USA in association with Tekken Promotions.